What's up, chat? You know, I figured with the remake of the God of War franchise coming out now, or in development, why not? Why not do the other one? Why not do another hard mode playthrough of God of War? So that's what we're doing tonight. This is my favorite God of War game after, well, actually I'd say 2018's God of War is my favorite, but this one's right up there with it. This is my favorite of the Greek trilogy. So might as well do it. But welcome back, everybody. Glad to see you again. Encouraging even. Sup, friend? What's up, Leo? How you doing, man? So glad we're done with Metal Gear Solid. When I started streaming Metal Gear, I thought that would be 3, maybe 4 streams. Had no idea it'd take like 7. Should have known better. I think it actually took me longer to play through that than it did Metal Gear Solid 5, which doesn't make any sense to me. And that's not counting all the stuff I did off stream in that game. But yeah, here we are. One more oldie game before we get into some new stuff, I think. I know I said possibly Chronicles of Riddick, but I couldn't get that game to work on my Pakistani GameCube for some reason. So I went back with my fallback. It's either this or Dark Watch, and I didn't really feel like playing shitty vampire games tonight. Thought your favorite God of War was Dante's Inferno. I actually do like Dante's Inferno, but that's my favorite God of War clone. Since you're talking about Metal Gear Solid, my Twitch name is a reference to Metal Gear. Courage is solid. Well, you know what? I see the second half of it working that way. How you doing, Balik? What up? Old Devils Pod. Wait, have you seen that video as well? Or did you get that from me? I mean, God, that's an old ass fucking video. Thought I was the only one that remembered it. I was actually thinking of using this as my stream title. How's the water situation? Oh, the water situation's cleaned up. We can drink and use our tap water. I am using bottled water right now because I'm thirsty. Speaking of, switch this over. Boom, hair flip. Hair flip to start the stream. Remember you saying that once when playing through God of War? Oh, okay. Because yeah, there's a video, like an old ass early YouTube video, I think, where someone interpreted the lyrics of the God of War theme song, and it's like "Behold, Devil's Prodigy" is the actual lyrics, but because it's chanted in like music like that, it kind of comes up as like hold Devil's Prodigy, dirt, you know. And for some reason that made me crack my shit back in the day. Is Lucky doing better? She's still nauseous from her sickness, but the other symptoms are gone. Her fever is gone. The pain she was having at her side is gone. So she is dealing with some nausea. Nice hair. Are you going to cosplay as Leon next week when you play Resident Evil 9? I could. I have almost long enough hair for it. I need to do a proper like side part though, which he has. Mine isn't really parted, it's kind of blended together. But yeah, my length his is a bit longer than mine, though not by too much. Now I got it stuck in my head. Resident Evil 9 is close. Yeah, we're only like a week away, aren't we? Okay, look at that. Look at this bot I'm gonna ban over on Kick. Eventually I'll get all of them. By the way, we're doing a hard mode playthrough since I guess here's the problem I have. When I do a hard mode of any type of game, I'm then expected to play every other subsequent game on hard mode. Otherwise, bitch made. So yeah, we're gonna be even though I'm probably gonna suffer through it. Because I do recall God of War 2 being a harder game than God of War 1. We're still doing it. Still gonna play this hard mode. Because I ain't bitch made, as they would say in the more toxic realms of the world. Remember, guys, someone has already beaten Resident Evil 9 and did a stream it for 40 minutes on Twitch. Did he get banned? Because you're not allowed to stream games like that before they come out. Would I stream Alien Isolation in a hard mode one day? I don't know. Haven't considered. If I ever played through that game again, yes. There'd be no reason to play it on normal at that point. So if the remakes don't play like 2008 and Ragnarok, I got bad news for you. I anticipate that's what they'll play like. That they'll be more like the more modern God of War games instead of the isometric fixed camera angles. Let's see. Remember, guys, someone has already been I'm sure there's tons of spoilers out there for Resident Evil 9 right now. Like, Wesker probably comes back alive and he's like, sexy as ever. It was actually like a clone you killed back then. I don't know. I think it's time for my review of Resident Evil 9. 7 out of 10. There's something I didn't like, but I won't say. Okay, well, we'll see. Hope that all 3 games get a platinum trophy. You know, the journalist articles have already begun on should they actually bring back the sex minigames in God of War remakes. Like, they didn't take them long to start writing those. The answer is yes, by the way. They should bring those back because they're pretty tame. They literally happen off screen and you get some sound effects. Is it immature? Hell yes. But that doesn't matter. It's a video game. It's allowed to be immature. I'm sick of every game. We have to be mature for mature gamers. You know, you're a game about killing things with like chain swords. You playing more Peace Walker? I finished that last night, actually. We beat Paz and the Zeke, and so we're all done. But what about immortal? What about an immortal soul? What about an immortal soul? Didn't you play this one already, or am I crazy? I have played this game back when it came out. I have never made any content on it. I've never live streamed it or have sent it. I played God of War 1 recently, and I live streamed God of War 3. But God of War 2, nope, never have. I have not played this game since it came out, actually. That's the one you're thinking of? One of those two, yeah. One of those, I can see why you might be confused. They can all look a little similar. I mean, my immortal soul? I mean, I'm too goth to have a soul, alright? Do you not see me wearing all black tonight? And my hair, like, you're getting long and flippable? I could almost be like, oh god. But I'm not right, not saying yet. I need to pick up smoking if I want to be a true goth. Rage quit during the infinite spawning flyers in the elevator. Yo, peeps, are we looking into Discord alternatives? I'm waiting to see what happens. I'm not gonna rush off and, you know, spite my nose by cutting off my head just yet. I prefer not to because it's very difficult to get anyone to switch over. And I've already had to deal with one big Discord issue a few months ago. I don't want to do another one. And there also is no good Discord alternative, sadly. There's things you can put together, but none of them are going to be community-oriented as a Discord can be. You need black eyeliner. You guys are, you know, confusing emo for goth a little bit. You don't always wear, you know, black lipstick and everything else is goth. Some are suggesting TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak is nice, but it ain't Discord in terms of like the functionality you get out of it. At least from what I recall of it. Maybe they become a Discord clone. But maybe, I don't know. I don't think you'd be able to get most people to switch over to it. That's for a different, you know. I'm waiting to see if they actually go through with what they're talking about, or they like pull back. I'm hoping they like see reason that no one wants this. Discord is betting on people just forgetting they announced the change, then implementing it soon after they said so themselves. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna wait and see where things fall, and then make a switch. I might set something up already there available, and then so we can quickly switch to it. But I don't know. Any plans to play Neo 3? Not right now, but maybe eventually. I heard it's pretty decent, even though it is just more Neo, without too many changes there. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now, my focus is on, like, Resident Evil 9 coming up. I'd like to see you as a decadent European classy goth in fine clothes. So you want me to, like, be wearing, like, old-timey clothes with, like, frilly, you know, collars and, smoking while sipping my coffee. My black, strong coffee. What's up, Green? How you doing? Global age verification for everyone on the platform, yeah. Supposedly that require either you putting your ID in or a facial scan. You'll still be able to use it, but it'll be set in like teen mode or something. I don't know what that even means. But yeah, I do not want to be. I mean, technically, since I'm a Discord partner, I don't know what that'll mean for me because I think I'm already confirmed as an adult with them, due to my account. But So I don't know if I would have to. That's right. I might be grandfathered into the system. You can't even become a Discord partner anymore. I do not trust Discord to keep information like that secure. Nope, neither do. After what I had to deal with Discord just a few months ago, no, I don't trust them to do anything. And if you have any type of problem like your identity getting stolen by Discord, good luck getting them to respond. I had to go through their goddamn Instagram and it took a month. Also, hey, thank you for the complete global saturation. Mr. Courage is solid. Since I paid for Nitro in the past, I'll see that as me being an adult. I hate to break it to you, but reasonable expectations, we don't have those anymore. They just don't. Basically, it won't count because they probably want that data so they can sell it to like AI companies or other information brokers. Also, who is John Pertwee Green? I don't recognize that name. Future is looking so fun. I mean, the revolution will be glorious once it finally arrives. Am I playing this on Pakistani GameCube? I am indeed, as I've been playing almost everything for the past 2 months. However, we finally have some new games coming out soon, so I will be putting the old Pakistani GameCube away for a bit. If Discord succeeds with their IPO, true shitification will begin. Sadly, yes. That's why I always fear Steam will one day become a public company and have an IPO and get shittier as well. It's at this point, Steam's like the last holdout. Darling, this is on you because you can't stream God of War 2 on PS5. Wait, you can buy... Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter. This will be fine. Don't worry about it. It's the same game, I swear. You won't even notice a difference. Because the Pakistani GameCube renders it a better resolution than the original PS2 did. What game today? God of War 2. Plus, it means I can use my old original copy instead of buying a new copy of God of War 2, which I do legitimately have a copy of God of War 2 on PS2. Steam isn't publicly traded. Nope, it is privately owned by Gaben, and I guess I don't know if it's wholly owned by him, but it's probably a few other people. But it's not. It's a private company. That's why it hasn't gotten terribly shitty yet. You're gonna spend most of that time in the zone sniping bandits and mutants. I will cheer you on with my inane yapping. Thoughts on the God of War remake? I anticipate them playing more like the new God of Wars, meaning over-the-shoulder combat. I anticipate the sex minigames being removed. I anticipate them being toned down a little bit instead of being over the top. They'll still be over the top to a degree, but more in the same realm as like the 2018 and Ragnarok will be. I predict less tits. I know that's, sad for some people, but it's probably gonna be the case. I think those sex games will be cut completely. Which I don't think they should because they're pretty tame. They happen off screen. Yeah, Lucky doesn't mind them. Like literally, they're just sound effects and some button prompts on screen. It's a joke. It's meant to be goofy and show how like nihilistically and self-destructive Kratos is. So it even has like a thematic purpose to like why it's happening. Yeah, it shows that he fucks, but he actually doesn't care about anything except himself. And then he grew as a person. Wake up, babe. Dart is playing God of War 2. That's right. Go wake up your significant other and make them watch the stream on a separate device. Kratos doesn't even look like he's enjoying the sex. I don't think he does. It's literally just like, it helps him forget the pain of like existence, basically, for a moment. Salute our goth twunk king. Wow, I got so many titles now. Alright, but thank you for the $2 super chat. I should probably just embrace the gothness, but I really don't want to buy an entire new wardrobe. More shocked he didn't have more kids while the fuck. Well, that's the thing. He probably does have quite a few kids. He just doesn't know about them. He's not used to. Honestly, all right, hear me out, chat. With the God of War remakes, this will piss a lot of people off. They should have Kratos doing it with a dude. Because he's Greek and a Spartan at that. It would be totally in line. They can't even argue like, oh, that's not historically accurate. It's like, no, it's very fucking historically accurate. Instead of just having like you can still have like the sex scene with ladies, but off to the side there'll be like some dudes you can go have Kratos bang. Just do it. I want to see like people flip and lose their shit and like trying to argue like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, dude, he's a Spartan. He's probably having sex with kids. Be historically accurate. Yeah, but why not? Why not? Let's do it. You get that way you can keep it in, but you have it there for both. That's probably the only way they can do it, or like they'll allow themselves to do it. It'll still be happening off screen. You won't see anything. It'll be button prompts. And you'll hear like grunting. So basically, you'll have like orgy scenes. So, but you'll be doing it with dudes and ladies there. So there you go. I fixed the problem that they probably are creating for themselves. It's that simple. Multiple accounts of Athenians gifting twinks. Oh yeah, there was like tons of like just like gay sex. Well, I guess I didn't see it as gay. There were just tons of same-sex partnerships going on in Greece, amongst other horrible things. Well, mainly the pedophilia, but they didn't go at that. Kratos would be like JoJo level gay with someone, yeah, pretty much. Hi, what's up, ma'am? How you doing? Heated rivalry is popular now, so the gay sex would probably not faze people. There would be plenty of people who make the argument that it's woke now because of that.
Yeah, I'm just sad that like he can't imagine hearing two guys grunting off of screen, but that's like half a video game.
Yeah, half of the video games.
It's just two guys grunting.
Yeah, half of almost every video game you played has usually guys grunting in it.
Yeah, any video game audition I've ever done, and they've unfortunately been very few because I guess they don't pay that much. So my agent's not always so keen to get me those. Half of them are reaction noises like you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, play a fighting game. It's just two guys for 30 seconds like grunting.
Oh, that's so funny.
Anime girl says, hello, Charmsy.
Hi.
How you feeling?
The moans for both sides. I'm still pretty nauseous, but my fever is gone. And I'm doing my hair so I can do an audition right now.
Does the Cuck Shroom's friend have a name? That's the tiger that Lucky got me.
Oh yeah, this is Dart's Valentine's present.
Because actually when we first started like chatting, her nickname for me was Tiger.
Yeah, everybody compared me to Mary Jane Watson back in the day. So usually when I have a crush on a guy, I'll let him know by calling him Tiger.
So
then Dart was like, I don't really like Spider-Man as much.
I didn't mind being called Tiger though.
Yeah.
But we haven't named it yet though. So it keeps the Cuck Shroom company over there.
It does. And then I have a Final Fantasy shirt on.
Yeah, one of your better ones.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like an Art Nouveau picture.
It's like 1920s.
Yeah, and Tifa's there. And then Yuffie and Aerith, and they're all riding on chocobos, and it looks like Art Nouveau. Reminds you of when Arthur Morgan, voice actor, had to redo his lines to the horses because of how sexual it sounds.
Is the audio on YouTube out of sync? It shouldn't be. It should be the same as it is anywhere else.
I notice when I'm on YouTube that the video will start you like a few seconds behind. So if you want it to be all the way at the edge, go like manually and push your time thing for it. I've noticed that too when I've watched his streams.
Yeah. But I think no one else is saying it, so I gotta think. Julius Caesar's own legion used to make a song about talking about how Caesar was a queen because he was the bottom in a gay sex. Yeah, being the bottom or top was important back then.
Maybe you just wanted to leave him alone, let him experiment.
Dr. Baby, thank you for the 58 months of being a sub, by the way. I've subbed to Dartigan for 58 months, and all I got was a stupid slosh.
You two should cosplay Spider-Man and MJ.
Hey, the slosh ain't stupid, bro. Your lines and voice are like 0.5 seconds out of sync on Twitch, they are? Let me see if I can fix that. Hold on a second. Might be able to do something. Is it behind or is my voice happening before or is it happening afterward? Let me add like 5 extra milliseconds. How about now? Looks like I look like Peter Parker. I could in some other universe be web slinger.
I'm gonna go lay back down. Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. Better on your end? Hopefully that fixed it then. I just added 0.5 milliseconds to the thing. Hey, what's up, King? How you doing? Sick. So is that fixed now? Is the audio desync good? Let me do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. I should let you know. All good? All good. Have a good day, Lucky. Yeah, she's still kind of nauseous, and she's got to actually do some work tonight. She's got an audition she's got to like do, film, and put out there. Audio ahead of video, so the audio is still on YouTube. It's still ahead. What about on Twitch? Is the audio ahead of video there? What did she catch? Don't know. Twitch is fine. I mean, it might just be on YouTube then, because people on Twitch are saying it sounds good. Slightly out of sync. All your tech stuff reminds me of high school. A teacher yelled at me because I didn't know basic shit. I was like, so I'm poor and literally got a computer a year ago. Hey, it took me a while to get tech literate as well. Remind me more of Matt Murdock, Daredevil than Spider-Man. See, I've never really known much about Daredevil, so I don't know what he looks like. I imagine since he's a lawyer, he has a much more clean-cut look than me. It's odd, your mouth movement is equal, but the clap was off. The clap was off, but wait, so when I'm speaking, it looks normal, but the clap was off? Don't know what to do about that. Let me play around with it a bit more, so we can fix it. I'll add 5 more milliseconds of delay. My sync is good? Alright, I guess we're good enough. We'll just trust that it's actually not too annoying. Plus, you won't be seeing me. I'll be turning the camera off here in a minute to play the game, so you won't even have to worry. Probably one more clap. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3. I feel like I'm like Naruto and I'm casting a jutsu. Into the Scottiverse. Dart looks like he could be his older. Wait. It might be like because the clap is getting muted by a limiter as well. Sync seems fine. Okay, we'll trust the sync is good then. Like I said, I'm going to be turning the camera off here in a minute to play the game because I can't have that being baked into my footage. So, no worries there. But, yeah. Might as well get started actually soon. We got tonight is going to be a shorter stream. I'm going to be stopping at 11. Just because I did stream like an hour and 30 minutes longer than normal last night. So I want to make up for that a little bit by hanging out with Lucky a bit after the stream's over. So we're only going to 11 tonight. So let us begun, shall we? Let me get this game going. Yeah, we're gonna watch The Godfather tonight. The old devil's pot of tea. Real life, just for fun, are you a hero, villain, or anti-hero? I'm sure I would be like the guy in a window in an office there seeing Spider-Man like swing by, and then I'd take a photo of him and put it on Instagram. That's who I'd be.
No, he's not. He's a hero. I can personally like attest to that.
I'm a hero, apparently. Aw. I'm a hero, Chan. You heard it there. What is your sleep schedule? Cause how you have energy to watch The Godfather at 11 p.m.? I'll be honest with you, there are times I go to bed at 3 a.m. I'm a bit of a night owl. It's pretty common for me to go to bed at 3. Charmsy, is she feeling better? She is feeling better. She still has some nausea. Alright, so. God of War 2, I've said before, is probably either my favorite or it's equal in terms of favorite to 2008's God of War. I just really like what they do with this one. First God of War had some issues and the plot was kind of shit at times, where this one actually is pretty good. So, let's begin. My milkshake. Hold on. Got. I swear they're saying hold devil's prodigy. They're saying to hold. Yep, my milkshake. There's an entire video of someone trying to interpret these lyrics. Hold my pot of tea. Pot of tea, Mulan. I'm going to watch that video again if I can find it. Alright, as promised, we're doing hard mode because I can't, be doing normal after playing the first game on hard now, can I?
By defeating Ares, Kratos, the once mortal warrior, became the new god of war. However, Kratos soon found himself alone on Olympus, shunned by his
What do you think
fellow
they do when
gods.
I'm not there to like hold my legs?
Kratos had no need for the love of petty
Like just
gods.
wait around. I hope he comes
He
back
had
soon. I need a
found
leg to
new
grab.
family in the warriors of Sparta, gaining solace from his past in the carnage of battle.
My lord, Kratos! Another city is ready to fall! Soon all shall know the glory of Sparta!
Much love. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Enough, Kratos! With every city you destroy, the wrath of Olympus grows. Soon I will no longer be able to protect you.
I need no protection.
Do not forget that it was I who made you a god, Ghost of Sparta. Do not turn your back on me.
I owe you nothing.
Then you leave me no choice.
Kratos had turned the pain of his memories into hatred. Hatred for the gods, who had refused to free him from the nightmares of his past deeds. And so
we're going to-
he
oh yeah, this is
went
in
to
Rhodes, isn't it?
To deliver the final blow to the besieged city.
Athena! You conspire against me!
I am glad they're bringing back this voice actor for the remakes, though. Was this on PS3? It was a PS2 game, but it did get re-released on PS3. This isn't one of the best openings for a game ever, though. Just like here, fight what would be a normal final boss fight at the beginning. Boss of Rhodes was made after Alexander the Great died in one of his generals. So yeah, the timeline's a bit fucked up.
Athena! You will suffer for this!
Hold up a second. I put my phone on the charger. Alright.
Let him open the door!
Look at that move. Does it do any more damage than it did in the first game?
Guide our swords! Stand fast!
Does aspect ratio look a little weird? I am playing this in widescreen with progressive scan on, so it should be fine.
By the gods, he's killed them all! He still has some of the powers of a god! Run!
Resident Evil 9 in 9 days. Yeah, we get that soon. They ever make a God of War VR game for like a PlayStation 2 VR? Also, chat, how many of you would be interested in seeing me play American Big Rig Trucker? Or you know those trucker games? They're usually pretty good, right? Because I do have a driving wheel and a very good setup. Have you played Sons of Sparta? No. Is it any good? Can't grab this man. Can't even kill this man. So bizarre.
I will make you suffer!
That was a waste. As long as you do a trucker accent the whole time, that I can do. I mean, I'm in another world, I probably was a trucker. Also thought of playing, there's a really good driving game called Beam, which is still in early access, but I also was thinking of playing. You made health orbs. Hey, what's up, Pixel? How you doing? How you doing? Dartigan, dude, BeamNG is so good. The crashes are amazing. Yeah, I've been thinking of playing that game, actually. Were these games released on PC? No, I'm playing these on my Pakistani GameCube. Evading. Who needs to evade? Oh, that was gonna work, huh? I'm the missile now. Like I said, this shit ain't gonna be in the remake, I guarantee you. Don't know why I thought that would work. This is actually just a Metal Gear, isn't it? Metal Gear. I didn't realize that until now. It's ancient Metal Gears. Maybe I should stop trying to do that until I stun him. Or actually do what I need to do. Not a Metal Gear because it's a Bronze Gear, I guess. Ooh, orb is recharge your magic. Now it worked. Give me the health. still so badass. Yeah, this was like really good, but like this was like a final boss fight at the beginning of the game. Is the statue female or male? Are you trying to assume the statue's gender right now? Just wanted to come and say hi and spread some positivity. Hey, I appreciate positivity, man. Thank you very much for that, actually. I stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, so most of the conversation is happening there. But hey, I appreciate you being on Kick and holding that down right now. Use the swim around. Press square to dive. Press X, triangle to ascent. Let me like reposition my microphone real quick. There we go. That's a little better. Well, I would have a good Airbnb mess time here. Go through here. No, I'm gonna miss it. I'm trying, Joe. It ain't working. I ain't letting me in there. Oh, there we go.
Hi there.
You ladies know you got into the pool with your bottoms on, right? I can't be comfortable. Didn't you just fuck Kratos before you go in here? See, how can you not leave this in? This is just goofy.
I wasn't done yet.
Aw. I'm just hugging them, actually, if you realize it. We just go into a hug and we're hugging them really tight. Kojima loves this because there's pissing, probably. It's you? Oh, God, 15-second Kratos. Come on, do it right, Kratos. Quit busting so quick. There you go. Probably it's only one lady. Bustin' makes me feel good. I mean, I wouldn't get in that water now after all that. Because I don't think they had like air filters and pumps back then. You guys, you ladies do know there's a war going on right now and the city's being destroyed, right? How do I get out of here, by the way? Ladies, where's the exit? Other door? I'm looking for it. Am I blind or something? It's like we can never escape. We're just stuck here. Goodbye, goon minigame. Like I said, they should keep it in, but they should like make it so you choose between a lady or dudes. That's how you can keep it in and keep everybody happy. Swim dash. Just wondering, do you ever have to do any remakes if you mess up a video? Retakes? I mean, when I record lines, all the time, every single video, every single line you hear in a video of mine that I've done, you're probably hearing like the third or even like fifth take or something. Because unless it's like a really short line, I rarely nail it in my first pass. So yeah, I record like a bunch of lines over and over again. And still, sometimes I end up with a line I'm never happy with, but I have to use one of them. Are we swimming the ancient Greek system, sewage system? I think this is like a hot spring. Notice all the heat coming off of it and how clean the water is. And all the fire. Remake amidst the sex minigames, how many points do you think it'll lose on the 10 scale? That will piss off a lot more people than you think. Because that's a signal that they feel embarrassed by the original games. Because here's the thing I feel like we're dealing with right now. A lot of people who play these games do not feel embarrassed by having played them, but some of the developers of the older games feel embarrassed that they made them, or if they didn't work on them, feel embarrassed at what they originally were. So there's a disconnect that's happening. Do not remove. How long does this take to save? Thank you. The ancient Amazon factory. There's R1 to attach to a grapple point. Grapple points immediately. Let's actually not do that just yet. I feel like there's a secret down here. Gold and blue, the blue blades of Athena has always been my favorite. Oh, it's the same place. I don't really have a preference, they're all just the same to me. It's just like color skin. Thought for sure there'd be something over there. I feel like there should be a secret here. Not so fun fact, the God of War 2 novel opens with Kratos choking out one of those women in a fit of rage. Literally, the woman holding his leg, or in the water there. I feel like it'd be hard to read a God of War novel.
Show no mercy!
There really are only like British people to depict all the Europeans in English language games, aren't there? Feet. Oh yeah, feet. I don't really need either, to be honest, but in my videos, I'm sometimes trying the same food between 10 to 30 times in a row before I find a shot that I like. That's how all filming kind of is. You're always redoing things. It's almost never your first take. Best thing about this is it's a solo adventure. Yup. Best thing about this game is that it's like all the cool Greek heroes and shit are in it. They did save Hercules for the third game though. For sure I was dodging that. Hard mode, baby. Can't take many hits. Not sure why Spartans would attack roads. Just because Kratos wants to. He's like nihilistic as fuck.
None shall defy me!
Can a god get some health back? Really? All the way over there? You have people helping in your sim videos, or just you doing everything, just wondering? The only thing I don't do is I don't create the intro. The animation you see at the beginning, the streaming of it, the playing of the game, the recording of it, the writing, and then the editing is all me. I try to do as much as I can. It's just the intro I don't have the skills to do for like animated stuff, so... Yeah, the thumbnail too is done by the same guy who does the intro. But everything else, all me. Okay. Apparently, rolls don't give you invincibility frames. Why hard mode though? Because I played through the first game on hard mode, and I'd be bitch made if I didn't. Maybe we should just try blocking those hits. Nope. Something tells me I can't block those though. But it's worth a shot. How long do you think till a game or movie would get a remake, remaster? Do you think till a game or movie should get a remake? At least, honestly, I would say about 15 years. Let me just see if I can block this stuff. Nope. Wasn't doing it right. Right now I'm on my gay game. Seems like they want to use magic, yeah, but it ain't that effective on the when he's like far away from. fuck? That's what I wanted to do.
None shall defy me!
See, magic didn't seem to be doing much for me.
You suffer!
What's up, Naysai? How you doing?
I am the god of war!
Getting my ass kicked pretty bad, aren't I? How about that ass kicking, Jen? How about that ass kicking? Some say it's the best ass kicking they ever saw. And that was definitely not me getting hit there. That was outside that hitbox.
None shall defy me!
That was a bad idea to stay there. Still in the opening? I know it feels like the final boss, doesn't it? Arms either hit left or right, you only can't dodge while he sweeps. Yeah, I'm kind of like got trained off Dark Souls, where if you're in a roll animation, you can't be harmed. Wasn't how all games used to work, you know. I'm just like trained to roll into attacks by those kind of games.
I will make you suffer!
Right. Progress. Funny that iframe is actually a gameplay mechanic. I mean, they really started off as a fighting game mechanic. But they got... Which is interesting enough because I believe the engine that FromSoft used to make Dark Souls was originally a fighting game. Why did they make me feel pain? I'm just a fucking statue. We're doing good. We're doing good. Giving it cool cheek scars, Kratos. Alternate pressing L1 and R1 repeatedly to escape the Colossus' crushing grip. cheeks don't seem like a weak point. We just made them look cooler now. Why is that?
Because that was the statue of the Colossus of Rhodes, right?
Yeah.
Apollo. Apollo was insanely vain. Looks. You're sort of spitting on his grave a little bit. Or is it Apollo or
We're doing
the sun?
uh
Is that the twin?
the one with the chariot.
The one who cursed my favorite, Cassandra.
I think it's Apollo, isn't it?
I think that's Apollo too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's just like carving his face up since
Yeah,
he's standing.
fucking his statue up because the statues were representative of the gods.
Yeah.
They were considered like
Statue is Helios, someone in chat is saying.
Helios. Well,
It was Apollo, but you know what? Is
I
it
think Helios is the Roman version of Apollo.
is he? Is that it's a bit confusing because I always thought Apollo was like the god of the sun, but he's the chariot driver of
No,
it.
and there is the sun.
Yeah.
Like Selene is the moon, the
Yeah.
goddess of the moon. But I'm pretty sure that that's what that.
Yeah, they're just like fuck up's cheeks.
It's a vanity
Yeah.
smear.
Makes sense. Especially since he hates the gods anyways. Helios is the Titan, god of the sun. Apollo is the god of light, but they both pulled the sun by chariots. The usual mythical thing where people have double jobs.
Yep. Or where one religion steals from another and is like, actually,
Yeah.
this now.
Yeah.
Apollo equals Helios. Okay.
So Apollo and Helios are the same.
Yeah, and Apollo was like very vain, like very like, I'm a hot bitch, I'm a twink. Like, he sucked.
The twinkiest
He
of the twinkiest of the Greek gods.
My favorite mythological person is Cassandra. She's not a goddess. But he fucked her up royally. She didn't want to sleep with him.
Seems like that was a recurring thing with the gods.
When women refuse.
Yep. Apollo was pretty messed up in his love affairs. Was there any Greek god that had a positive like relationship?
Yes, Orpheus.
Orpheus
Orpheus and Eurydice, they loved each other very, very much.
might be the only one.
And then Eros and Psyche. They
Mm,
actually were very much in love, but it pissed off Aphrodite and she tried to play a trick on them.
mm. I did not give them the weapon. Yeah, give them the drive it earlier. Greek gods do be dysfunctional. You know what? Maybe once they become Roman gods, they get a little bit more functional. You'll see the Romans highly praise that. They're like, I want my gods to be, you know, predictable somewhat. Hold that while pushing. Yeah, I got the pick. Human-made gods are always dysfunctional. I mean, it's almost like we put ourselves into them and give them all the same problems. Okay. Wait a minute. I want to know how anyone else got around this room besides Kratos.
Die with honor!
You didn't like Ragnarok? I just treat the reboot as fan service. I was pretty happy with how the franchise ended. They didn't pick up on the original character traits. I actually liked what they did with Kratos in 2018. I thought that actually was fitting for him to like, with how 3 ended, it made sense for him to want to like, just like, finally give up his like rage and like, nihilism and everything else and try to like do something else with himself. Like at least find a new path. So I didn't have an issue with that. I thought that was actually decent. I didn't like it as much in Ragnarok. I thought it worked well in 2018 though. So 25 bits from Pinky, Mommy Spanky. God, your name is hard to say. Subdart, Twitch forced me to change my name, so I switched 2 words. I'm still telling people what I want. I thought it seemed a bit different. Did you literally get an email from like Twitch saying you must change this? This upsets people. It wasn't for me. I like your name. I thought your name was pretty nice. I think even the bits too.
I do not need your help, Zeus. I can take down this beast.
I offer you more than help, Kratos. I offer you power.
Yo, why didn't you give me this when I was fighting Ares then?
I offer you the Blade of Olympus. It was this blade that ended the Great War and defeated the Titans. Drain
You
your
could have just gave me
godly
this instead of
powers
had me
into
open the
sword,
box of
Kratos.
Pandora.
Only then will you reach your full potential.
Why do you aid me now?
What I do now, I do for the good of all Olympus.
God of War Ragnarok is one thing you asked. God of War Ragnarok's best strength is it wasn't. Here's a bunch of like troll fights in the place of boss fights. I will say that much. It did have better boss fights. You just fought a few too many of the same enemies in God of War 2018. Archer's gonna die.
I will make you suffer!
Let's do that. You gonna use your magic? I know. Does Kratos not have war god magic for some reason? Right now he's the god of war, so he has like, we just have lightning. That's all we got right now. We lost all the other powers for some reason. assholes. You sons of bitches. I love blood pinatas. They're so nice. Wait a second. I'm missing something over here. Saw your powers against Ares and Athena made you a god. I guess we kept the lightning though. Blade of Olympus was supposed to be the sword of the gods from the first game, but they wanted to change the design to look more like godlike, so they made it look really kind of honestly, I've always thought the Blade of Olympus looks pretty stupid looking. It looks like a kid's idea of like a cool god sword. Or something I'd get in World of Warcraft. It just doesn't seem to fit the setting of the rest of the weapons you get. Half the swords in the first game were British. Yeah, well, this one doesn't look very Greek either. I'm a god of war, but I gotta do balancing beams like I'm at the Olympics. Chad, do you think, like, Kratos is very upset with all the curling cheating going on at the Olympics? Seems like, they take that very seriously. Oh shit. I actually was supposed to stay over there. Nothing would upset Kratos more to know that people are cheating at curling. Cheating and curling by touching the stone with her finger. It's like a big ordeal right now. People be touching that rock and that just like, they get disqualified. Hey, Pariah, how you doing? This way. PS2 had limited rendering capabilities. It had what I mean of the. It's definitely how. Question: was the GameCube technically stronger than the PlayStation 2? I think it was, wasn't it? Oh fuck! Got here yourself. Looking forward to a good stream so far. Pretty damn solid. You know what? Let's do this. Mortis. Falling into the water kills Kratos sometimes for some reason. I don't know why. Like, the guy can actually doesn't have to breathe, but water just killed him right there. God damn it, Zeus, you stuck it too deep.
With your godly power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
The fact that Kratos even needs that to beat this statue is kind of stupid. Oh, my mana bar. Oh, my mana gun. I died pulling the sword out. Alright, let's do this properly. Curling is a grown up. I want to see the God of War's take on curling. Yeah, all those red orbs I got don't do anything for me since everything's at maximum. Yeah. Yeah. I'll mute it for you. Alright, chat, I'm back. This is a cat food related question. Need to use orbs later? Yeah, don't use them here. They're too powerful, the orbs. I don't know if you played Chains of Olympus, but that's a game where you actually give your, some other... I've never played Chains of Olympus, actually. God, fucking asshole. Give me fucking iframes in that roll, goddammit. I'm dead. I'm too trained by modern games to expect a roll to be invincibility. It's hurting me. Hurting me bad. There's no way to avoid those attacks? Yeah, don't get hit by them. But as you see, I'm not the greatest at that.
With your godly power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
It was not in the way of the path up there. Oh, you're a bastard. Stop it. Oh, lightning? I guess I can use that here. Might as well. I will have an EMP soon. lightning. Yeah, the shockwave is the obvious one, but it's the fists that do the most damage. Harsh language won't work, but what if I use really good insults on it?
Drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
I will make you suffer! I am the god of war!
Magic just seems to miss. Redeem that stream energy. I got a sip here I can take. I feel like I jumped over that. You can block, you cannot block his stuff. Blocking's only for, like, you know, small enemies, I think. Hard mode's no joke, alright? Yep, this is hard. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm half health already.
With your godly power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
Really can't jump fast enough to avoid that attack. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. You should be able to, yeah. You hit if you take the second backhand, you're eating the energy ball. No, 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 no. No, I don't want to switch to easy mode. No. They almost tricked me. You can block, wait, you can block his backhand? It's cheap. The game disrespects me.
With your godly power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
Nope, you cannot, whoever lied about that, I want you to, like, stick a pencil in your ass. God, I can't get the jump going. I deserve my death there. I deserve that death like I deserve so many others. First boss, by the way, kicking my ass this much. Oh, I did roll through it that time. What the hell?
With your god-made power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
Wait, why am I able to dodge through them now? Was I just fucking up that bad earlier? Still fucking up. Getting up into lightning, it kept missing this guy.
I will make you
Didn't miss that time, but I missed the other time, sadly. And I'm not gonna have any mana, so I only use it that one time. Where that fucking combo is broken. I can dodge the first 2 attacks, but I don't have enough time to like jump over the shockwave. Miyazaki bless me. He heard my cries and my prayers.
With your god-made power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy.
What do you think that feels like to have your godly power trained into a blade? Shit, I really cannot even jump after dodging 2 of that.
None shall defy me! I will make you suffer! I am the god of war!
I'm suffering, chat. Suffering hard. Zeus in this game sounds like King Poseidon from like Disney's not Atlantis, shit, Disney's Little Mermaid. God, you suck. I suck. King Triton, yeah. Start your fake Disney fan. I'm not a Disney fan, so I just know he's like King Triton, whatever his name was. We're getting there though.
With your god-made power drained into the blade, it will have the strength to destroy all who defy the gods.
None shall defy me! I am the god of war! I will make you suffer!
Can your lightning hit someone, please, Kratos?
I am the god of war!
Yeah. Does a lightning spell give you iframes? Yes, a few. We did it. We got the sword. Thank God. Is this the Colossus of Rhodes? Yep. Acquire the Blade of Olympus for now. Still get my ass kicked. This sword doesn't seem much better than my Blades of Chaos. What do you think it was like to be these dudes inside this statue during all this? This is just the Peace Walker fight all over again, isn't it? Hey, also, Silver Sithing's around. How you doing, man? I just want to point out, chat, this would be like if the Statue of Liberty was like a boss fight in a modern game. You said that's what you saw at the start of the stream. That, oh well, hey, I'm glad to rip you off then if it's good. I feel like a god-killing sword should kill like a mortal in one hit. Zeus is voiced by Corey Burton. Burton also voiced Yin, Sid, Ansem, and so basically a lot of Kingdom Hearts characters. Darn it. Where am I going? Fuck. Thank you, Kratos. Very nice of you. A lot of soldiers stabbed inside this like non-defensive position. Squint hard enough, you could see a similarity in World War II and Peace Walker are pretty much identical in concept and execution. Somewhat, yeah. when you think about it. If you want to talk about the metaphors, actually. Also, as a defensive structure, I mean, to stop ships. I feel like you could just stretch a chain across the bay, and that'd do the same thing, and be, you know, retractable. So would the Colossus of Rhodes been hollow? That would have been like stacked stone, wouldn't it? Hey, don't you bring Game of Thrones logic into this? I bring logic into all things, even when it isn't warranted. Or even wanted. Well, at least I figured it out. Is that the Ubiel? I have no idea what this thing was supposed to be, unless it was supposed to be something to prevent earthquakes from knocking it over. Sometimes for like earthquake, to make something resistant to earthquakes, you have a big counterweight inside of it that can move freely to counterbalance. Victoria, you have a good night. Ooh, spicy breath.
Gods of Olympus! Do you need more proof than this?
Squish.
Placing all of his godly power into the weapon had rendered Kratos mortal, vulnerable to the arms of death. Bloodied and beaten, he knew that to have any hope of survival, he must retrieve the blade of Olympus.
$5 from Chef Breccia looks like Kratos is Rodeski.
Humiliated before his Spartan army, Kratos dragged himself up from the dirt.
It's a roadkill pun. Oh, roadkill.
How can this be?
Roads. Oh, I thought that was like two eyes. I was saying Rodetsky. Roadskill. They've all stopped fighting to watch.
Kratos
Hey, Ascami, how you doing? What's up on the motherfucking bird?
You?
Yes, I am forced to attend to this matter myself. Athena refused to undo her mistake. Imagine caring for a creature such as yourself.
Maybe you shouldn't have
Why?
started the mistake
Why
back in the
would you
first game.
betray me?
It is you who would betray me. Am I to stand idly by while Olympus is threatened?
And look at his pecs getting pointier.
He's stained by the blood of a god. I will not let Ares' fate be my own.
The
Like
gods
Zeus
are
is
petty
built
and
like a
pathetic,
tyrant from
and
Resident
your
Evil.
rule is weak.
I grow tired of this insolence. I am the king of Olympus. And it is my way that is the way of the gods. You must vow to forever serve me.
I serve no one.
Then you leave me no choice.
Round one. Fight. So is there anyone who can actually manage to beat this fight? I'm not even getting a sword in. Let me at least get one hit in, Zeus.
Submit. I would rather die.
It did not have to be this way, my son. This path is of your choosing.
A choice from the gods is as useless as the gods themselves.
Even now, as you draw your last breath, you continue to defy me? Everything you have ever known, Kratos, will now suffer because of your sacrilege.
You will never be the ruler of Olympus.
The cycle ends here.
He just released his ult.
You will pay for this, Zeus. Be certain of that.
As the life drained out of Kratos, the arms of Hades reached out to claim their prize. But there was more resting on Kratos.
I like in this game, they're like, we're not going to make you do a Hades level again, so you're just too angry to actually die. Like, you don't want to do that dumb platforming again, right?
Kratos was destined to bring about change so severe that it would shake the very pillars of Mount Olympus. His death was
This is like
something
what's what to be in a
I
mosh
could
pit, by the
not
way.
allow.
Ares! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours!
Why did I just crush his head? It would have been so easy. Greek or Nordic gameplay? I'll be honest with you, I do like the Nordic gameplay a lot. But I have no problem with the Greek gameplay either.
Fight, Spartan.
Ass.
You are not meant to die here. This is not the end.
Who are you?
I am the Titan Gaia, ever-present Mother of Earth. I have watched you become a powerful warrior, and I have been with you through all the events of your life, but I can no longer simply watch.
He looks like Fraggle Rock to me.
Zeus. Death is an escape, Kratos. You are a warrior of Sparta, not a coward. Only a coward accepts death.
I am no coward.
Then you must fight. I will show you the way to the Sisters of Fate.
How do you get
Only with their
jawline like
power
Kratos,
will
where
you
it's like
defeat
bulging out
Zeus.
like that?
I guess you have to hit it with a hammer.
Yeah,
You have to do a lot of looks messy.
Looks maxing. He's like, yeah, I'm taking on clavicle.
Gotta get a massage from some hands of Hades there.
If you get angry enough, you just don't die, you know.
Over and over again. How many times did they try to kill this guy?
He's dying. He basically goes to the underworld in almost every game.
Because he went there in the...
First game, second game, and
The
third
handheld,
game.
right?
Yep, for sure in the hand.
You
Oh,
meet Persephone in the handheld.
yep.
You need to play that.
Red Orbs, yes, I know what Red Orbs do, yeah.
She's probably my favorite goddess. I like Selene too, though. Selene and Endymion's love story is nice.
She was next to the edge of the game.
Except she...
Hold.
Not a lot of consent involved in that one.
Nope. Pause.
Unless a woman to a man.
Hold my pot of tea. Like Kratos could use that hand.
It's Kratos! It's just one winged angel.
So how come the other, this god-killing sword isn't that good if it couldn't actually kill a god?
Grandmother Willow. Mighty cottage cheese.
Mighty cottage cheese.
Hold my purse.
Corpse of a fallen Spartan.
My lord, I knew you could not be killed.
Well, see, there's one of the
I never lost
NPCs you
faith.
can have a sex mini game with.
Return
Yeah.
to Sparta and prepare for
How come you
battle.
didn't die to the energy wave?
Our brothers are dead.
You can still hold a sword. Spartans do not
Notice me,
surrender.
senpai.
Do as your god commands.
And what of you, my lord?
Ooh.
I am going after Zeus.
We'll get my
It
fucking
seems I
Pegasus.
still
That's what-
have
God,
allies
Pegasus
on
was in this
Olympus.
one.
Notice you, senpai. What's up, chef? How you doing? Not gay if it's a flaming horse, alright? There's the rules.
Spartans do surrender.
Yes, they eventually did, surrender quite a bit. Death thing is easy, Kratos probably. He's like, it's his first time.
Pegasus.
Pegasus.
It's a one-winged angel horse. Oh no, he got two. Flame-winged.
Where'd you get the Pegasus from?
They just had to kind of shoehorn that in there, I guess.
I'm assuming there's like some kind of in-between storyline where you got a Pegasus.
Turn back to Olympus,
Be
beast!
nice to
I
Pegasus,
must face
Kratos.
Zeus. You defy the god of war!
You are no longer a god, Kratos. Zeus, Olympus, and the blade which holds all your power will forevermore be out of reach. Your only hope is to find the Sisters
Gaia
of
sent it
Fate
to him. Ah.
and travel back through time to the moment Zeus betrayed you.
Time travel,
For
bitch.
only
And
then
learn
will
to
he
say
truly
please
be
and
one.
thank you.
Kratos, To succeed, you will need
Especially to your magic horse.
You have a gummy ship
Titan
level.
brother slumbers deep
But it's
inside
Pegasus.
his
It's
mountain.
flaming winged Pegasus, so it's much cooler than a gummy ship.
Yeah.
Hated those levels in Kingdom Hearts. God, that was why I didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like on my way to the last level, and I hadn't given a fuck about the gummy ship stuff, and so I just kind of like under leveled with it. And I was like, I'm not gonna go through this. It's not worth it. I don't understand what's happening in the story anymore anyway.
They got better eventually.
Plus Griffiths.
Hope it's not a long flight. We're going to have to kill a lot of Griffiths.
10 points from Gryffindor. Or wait, are these chimeras?
I think these are Griffins. They got
Tails
they,
or snake.
uh,
No, they are just Griffins. Yeah, they're just good.
Yeah, they're classical Griffins.
Visually, this game still really holds up.
Yeah. Even though you can tell it's a PS2 game, it still looks good.
I honestly would have guessed, like, I played this on PS2 myself, and I would have guessed like PS3 in terms of
This
graphics.
is why everyone says they don't really care so much about graphics anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
we don't really need better graphics. That's why I'm actually kind of glad that the PlayStation 6 will probably be delayed.
Thank God. Yeah, we do not need another fucking console.
Yeah,
Just
the
make better games.
Like the PlayStation 5 barely even got used.
Just got PlayStation 5 like last year.
And there's barely anything on it that's actually worth it. There's only a handful of games on it that are like exclusive to it that you even want it for.
Yeah.
Like most of my gaming has been on PC in the last several years.
Clouds do look very PS2, but I thought that that was almost like an artistic choice because it kind of looks almost like the clouds that they did in Disney's Hercules. Almost like swirly and cartoonish.
I mean the blue meter. And a tail dive.
Sony's fault, to be honest, just be responsible. I think what the problem is that all of it's not Sony's fault or Nintendo's fault, right? It's all of these video game head honchos. They hang with each other. They go and have like lunch and stuff, and they talk about how to come up with ideas, and it becomes their own echo chamber.
Part of this generation got fucked over because it started right as COVID was happening, so that created it's really hard to get a PS5 when it first came out because they were just making few of them because they just couldn't make very many because they couldn't get into the factories. But and now toward the end of it, you know, so there never really was too many games that got released for it because of that slowdown. Oops. They should actually like dodge that shit.
Oh.
But and now at the end of it, we're getting hit with more deficiencies because we don't have enough chips for it because of AI. So I think it's back at both the beginning of this console lifespan and the end of it are being like screwed over by like chip deficiencies from one reason or another.
Do you think echo chambers have anything to do with it in terms
Oh,
of
yeah,
the way, like the management, the top down stuff? Because I think that's a big
basically the type of games they wanted to make this generation were all like live service games or like PvPvE games instead of like really good single player games that give you a memory. So we've been deprived a little bit of that instead of focusing on like a bunch of like PvP games that have all failed and don't have any like anyone playing them, but they spent tons and tons of money on it.
It's like just that if we don't care about graphics, then why do remakes keep getting made? And that's a good question.
That's because the remakes actually like improved upon the old gameplay because most of the remakes or the most legitimate remakes were for games that were limited by the hardware and what they could do. Like say like FF7. You could only do like hello.
I think too, it's not that graphics don't matter; it's that they are not the only thing that matters to gamers, and the games now are being treated like that is the only thing that matters to gamers.
Definitely.
When it's a game like Final Fantasy VII, where it was literally polygons to what we have now, I find that jump to be very effective. In
the old Resident Evils too, like Resident Evil 1 and 2, were like those are pretty limited, and some people really like that old. Oh, they killed my Pegasus.
Feet, settle down, Tarantino.
My horse.
You do not have enough power to lift the always of the great Titan. You must free the Pegasus.
No!
We're gonna save it.
Siege to the Sisters of Fate.
I'm a former horse girl. I used to ride horses when I was little. Like
I was-
11 to, no, 9 to 13.
I will save the horse.
Thank you. Or 14, actually.
Pretty good record.
I used to do jumping and trail riding. It was all English saddle, though. I'm not as good at Western.
I want to have YouTube free stream. YouTube has been pretty bad recently in terms of everything. I want to slide down. No one else was talking about their screen creeping. It might just be on your end.
I think one other point about modern graphics for very much older remakes where you had limited facial expressions, I think that is very key. I'm an actor. For me, the vocal delivery and the emotional expression of the characters is huge for me.
Yeah.
So to see like the light shift in Aerith's eyes when she's about to cry and stuff like that is really moving to me. And increased graphics quality can, you know, help a character be deeper.
But we're at the point now where we don't need better graphics because we can do all those things.
No, we need better stores.
Yeah, I'd say like better AI, better like, you know, just more experimentation in the gameplay as well. Better animations too. But the graphics, I don't really give a shit if we get better graphics at this point.
No, dressage charm. See, I did do dressage. I did do dressage. That's when the horses
The Olympic stuff.
Yes, it's what you see in the Olympics. I wasn't at that level or anything, but
Could have been, right?
maybe I stuck with it. But my family didn't have the money for that, you know.
You'd have a special horse.
You kind of have to own, I would say, like own horses or like really be entrenched at a stable. If my parents had stayed married, maybe that would have been something.
Yeah. Only because they're obsessed with photorealistic graphics. Well, it's not even photorealistic. It's just that they're the things they're obsessed with are motion capture, and like high fidelity textures and everything else. Where everyone is saying like we're good, you don't need to keep pushing the envelope. We're at the point where like no one gives a shit about graphics anymore because everything looks as good as it needs to look.
I would say also it's because of training. You're seeing a lot of people come in from the same art programs and things like that, and they're all being, you know, taught kind of the flavor of the hour when they're being trained. It was like that for me with acting.
Ignored by Dar. I'm trying to answer everything. There's a lot of chats. What'd you say, Happy? Final thoughts on Peace Walker. I liked it. It's definitely held back by being a handheld game, though, gameplay-wise, and what they could probably do with it. Thank you, baby. I really hate the final act of it, though. That was kind of like, that killed any momentum it had going for it by doing that. I don't know why Kojima got it in his head to do that for both GTA 5 and that game. Why he thought that was a good thing. Like earning the final fight by just like wasting my time by making me find Zadornov 7 times and do a bunch of side quests? No, thank you. You pay for a $50 re-release of BB if only included 50% BB? GTA 5? What about GTA 5? Final Fantasy 7 which Final Fantasy 7 R are you talking about? The second one or the first one? Because I think the first one had very good pacing. The second one had worse pacing because it was an open world game, yeah. Said GTA 5. Yeah, well, there's a lot of acronyms for video games out there now these days. I'm going to confuse a few. Whee! Fun ride. Let's do it again. How many red orbs do I got? Nina's blades. Not enough. No point does Kratos hear about time travel and think, save his wife and daughter. Yeah, I think I actually remember thinking that in the game, but like, why doesn't he, like, he has control over a time machine? Why doesn't he go back and save his wife and daughter? Or was, wait, actually, well, no. Time travel would negate that, because I know at some point in like one of the handhelds, his wife and daughter's soul gets destroyed, don't they? But time travel would negate that as well. Just gets banned from reuniting with them. Oh, I thought like their souls got destroyed or something. Hey developers, I know you like this snow effect, but I can't see shit. Aphrodite's plan was to erase all of existence in Kratos. Oh, Aphrodite's plan? Kratos abandoned child. Are you sure it was Aphrodite? You're not one of the other gods in that one. Heal, please. I can't do that when I want. Perseus, Persephone, wasn't it? They seemed a little out of place for Aphrodite, who just wanted to like get laid by the third game. You're getting a Switch too, but I hope Dust Bloods is good and sells well. We'll see. So at this point you realize Kratos is really just Greek Forrest Gump.
God of War, you live.
I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment?
Zeus. My only crime was helping mankind. When I took the fires of Olympus to the mortals, Zeus considered it a betrayal. As punishment, he made
This
me
Gore effect's really good for
mortal
PS2. Yeah, this
and
developer knew how to use the
condemned me
PS2 really well.
to be savagely consumed every day by this cursed bird. And then, with the fall of night, I am healed. How long have I been here? How long have I suffered this curse? I truly do not know.
How's it going? Hey Sean, how you doing, man? I'm good. Yeah?
Kratos helping Prometheus is actually what Circe did.
Cersei?
Circe from the Odyssey.
Please,
She's
ghost of Sparta,
like exiled on an
release
island,
me
and this
from
is what
my
gets her exiled. Is like
torment.
showing some pity to him.
Oh, yeah. Zeus had a hate boner for this guy.
Yeah. In the mirror.
Yeah. Whoops. How did that wrap around your neck?
Burn in the fires of Olympus. It is the only way. Kill me, Kratos. Kill me. I must burn in the fires
I mean,
of Olympus.
How are you talking while hanging?
Kill me, Kratos. Kill me.
Hurt me more, Kratos. Hurt. No, wait. Hey Monty, welcome back, dude. How you doing tonight? Don't really need that. Monty can be our Kratos. He's tall enough. We keep finding God of War and Metal Gear Solid parallels. It's almost like that there's a lot of sadists in video games. Kratos a short king? No, he's pretty tall. Not enough for an upgrade yet. Build some more muscle and let my beard grow. Fun fact, Sony demanded Santa Monica port this to PS3 as I knew it would be a system seller, but yeah, I actually know about that. They said they wanted to make it for PS2. They did. There is a PS3 version of the game, but there's really no difference in it, except for like higher res. The lead on God of War Trilogy also made Mickey Mania. You mean David Jaffe, or whatever his name was? Also, the lead the creative director or lead developer of God of War, I think 1 and 2, now is like this lame-ass streamer who just constantly bitches about God of War. He's actually playing that God of War game that just came out, the 2D one you got that was announced at the PlayStation event. I was talking about how it didn't feel like a God of War game. Forget what his name is. How do you guys feel about the trilogy remake? I'm interested in seeing what they do with it, because I anticipate it'll play a bit more like the more recent God of War games than what you're seeing right now. Like, I highly doubt they'll stick with, like, camera angles like this, and it'll be, like, third person. And those definitely will be changes for the plot overall. David Jaffe also bitches all the time. We let his game Days Gone bomb. Wait, Days Gone was not made by David Jaffe. You're thinking of a different guy who bitches about his game all the time. There's apparently a lot of them. Yeah, Days Gone was made by a different developer from the studio. And that guy does bitch about his game not selling well. Grums worked on completely other things. I think he was originally like a Blizzard dev, but not a very high level one. Now he's just a Twitter grifter. I'm ashamed I had to know all this shit. The new God of War is trash. They spend too much on cinema. I think 2018 is a very good game. I do agree that Ragnarok suffered a bit. But I like 2018's God of War. That was a very good game. Yeah, Ragnarok was not a terrible game, but it did let me down somewhat for what I was hoping for. It was like rushed. Like, I know the developers didn't want to make a third one. They I just want to like, yo, fucking have a picnic with my kid or whatever. But you're probably going to be making another God of War game anyways, because now you're signed up for 3 remakes, so I don't know why you just didn't make one more like Norse God of War. What is that? Okay. Then we use that to resets it. Maybe it's going to be faster. At least 2018 still try to keep the spirits. Yeah, I feel like 2018 was a better job at that than Ragnarok does. Ragnarok had its pluses. It had better boss fights in 2018. 2018 was, the combat did get a little stale when it was just like, here's another troll fight. Exactly the same as the previous ones. I think it's because Ragnarok was supposed to be a big DLC scheduled for release in 2020, but delays and Atreus' actor aging forced them to delay over and over and over. The fact director was just exhausted. That's a problem when you want to include a child in your game and make them central to it. You do have to expect them, you know, especially over the, like, then also thank you Retro Codex for your Twitch Prime sub. If you want to have a kid in your game and have a central character, you do have to factor in now that, like, games take longer than ever to make. By the time the sequel comes out, they probably won't have the same voice anymore. Predative in Dragon Age Velguard and Asmongold roasted import. Velguard was the most recent one, right? Didn't look that great. But I don't know what he defended him on. What was it defense of? I'm sure there's like... I'm sure it's probably got a few defensible things, but it did seem like it's a pretty shit game. Oh. At least I don't spam the beam so much. I say as it spams the beam. I'll take that head. Or it was. Gotcha. Can a brother get some health orbs? You go quite a bit with that magic in this game, yup. Kind of sucks a little bit. The new God of War remakes don't play like this is gonna suck. I highly doubt they'll play like this, honestly. Here, there is one. Hold on. There is one potential thing that could be made better if they remake the first 3 God of War games, and that's they can finally include Xena Warrior Princess, which is something they wanted to do but they couldn't. They could finally make that happen. They could get Lucy Lawless in to voice it even. I don't know if they'll get Kevin Sorbo back for Hercules though. He's kind of washed up and a terrible person apparently. And also just was like an online weirdo. Doing the beam spam, are we? How long is it going to take them to remake all 3 God of War games, though? It's going to take forever. I just thought of that. Just get Dwayne Johnson to play Hercules? I guess. But I feel like that's overdone. But yeah, definitely get Lucy Lawless in there finally. Get Tate Donovan Disney Hercules? Sure, why not, actually? Shining objects, you are able to break or in it. Which Titan is this, by the way? Because Xena, they wanted her to be in God of War 3. You can even find old concept art for her, but Sony didn't want to pay for it. Well, maybe now things will be different. No, that's not Atlas. Typhon, okay. Sony asked us to split Ragnarok into 2 games, and I said no. I've spent the last 10 years of my life working on a game and a half. Miss my kids growing up. I'm not missing another. But isn't he now working on 3 more God of War games? I don't get the logic there. He's always going to be working on a game. He's in the game division. And that developer just makes God of War games now, as far as I'm aware. So I've never fully bought that from him. Like, unless he was planning to retire. Which I don't think he did. He looks like a tyrant. If this were Kingdom Hearts, I'd knock the icicles back at him. Yeah, it's a living. I breathe on things. This is Kingdom Hearts, but more violent. You're right. How come these things don't get blown away by the wind even though they're flying? Like, they should be very susceptible to this. Have you ever played Ghost Rider God of War? Ghost Rider? I did not play that game, no. Was it any good? There were a lot of God of War clones. The only really good one, though, that I ever played was Dante's Inferno.
Get out of my sight.
Hey, what's up, this is Nizzle. How you doing, man? The PS2 God of War had the best animations. Also, Son In. How you doing, man? Let's get back over there once we're done. Over here. YouTube still not work? I mean, it seems like it's working. No, I got over 152 people watching me on it right now who aren't complaining. So, Darkfire, how you doing? This doesn't look like Peacemaker. We finished that last night. Peace Walker's all done. But I did fight a giant robot earlier, so if you come in about an hour earlier, it would have looked like that. Throw him into the fire, Kratos. Go. Plenty of red health orbs for me. Peace Walker thumbnail. Wait, did I not change the? Did I forget to change the thumbnail on YouTube? Shit. Because let me change. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. I didn't realize. I thought I changed it. Second. Nope, I haven't got a word though, no. I was gonna say I was almost positive I had changed it. Nope, it's got a war. Also, we have just enough to upgrade this. Increase damage, Rampage of the Furies, L1 plus that is. He looks happy. I mean, I'm sure he had his happy moments. Chad, do you think like Kratos should go into business as like a tree removal service? He'd be really good at it. He knows exactly how to make him fall where he wants. I don't believe I was asking. Ow. I feel like he should say ow at that point. He just had a bow in his eye. How was that in there? Kratos would be able to cut down the back 40 in minutes. In order to impress the square fire, hold or to change targets. Please, no more Star Wars games. You're gonna be dating more Star Wars games, I hate to tell you. Can't make that jump, can I? No way. Shit. No more Star Wars games by Ubisoft. That's probably not going to happen. I mean, if Ubisoft even gets to make games anymore, it's going to be a miracle at this point. Star Wars Outlaws hella, but like, yeah, the Star Wars Outlaws bombing is one of the reasons why Ubisoft is in such problem. Like, if they can't even make a Star Wars game that can make money, then what else can they make? And then they Shadows cost them a ton of money, and only just barely made its money back. And I think that Avatar game they also made flopped hard too. Jedi Fallen Order, we're definitely getting a third game off, but that one was pretty alright. Yeah, that's what they always tell me. Fallen Order 2 is pretty solid. The only reason Jedi 3 wasn't canon was because it was far enough into production when the restructuring hit. Jedi 3, what do you mean Jedi 3? You suck at Souls games versus Fallen Order is a nightmare. I'd say Fallen Order is a pretty decent, is like very Souls-like. It adopts some of the mechanics of a Souls game, but not all of them. To make sure it's more approachable. Oh shit, I used up the health. Okay, we'll use this. Fallen Order 3, I didn't know that was on the potentially gonna be canceled because the other two games sold well. I think Star Wars Outlaws didn't get a fair shot from the public. People look at it and said it's a Ubisoft game. I mean, that's Ubisoft's own fault there. That's not the people's fault, I would say. Ubisoft did that to themselves by ruining their reputation by making games the same game over and over again and just slapping a different coat of paint over it. I also think that the game needed more time to be in development. It probably needed another year. I mean, apparently it's been beaten into somewhat of a decent game now after a bunch of updates, but it's the damage is already done. Alright. He did a huge restructuring last year and over 30 games got canceled. That seems to be happening to all the big publishers right now because they've all been chased. For any of you who saw my Expedition 33 video on Patreon, I actually covered this issue, what I think is one of the biggest ills we have going on in games right now. And that is literally like the people who are just making all the decisions about big games are not people who play games. They're people who have an MBA and think they know how to make money. And are making the ones making the decisions that are making games worse. Alright, I'm here to kill you.
The fires of Olympus. It is the only way. Kill me, Kratos. Kill me.
We get an upskirt shot on you real quick? No? Kratos, you're missing. You're supposed to hit the chain.
You have freed Prometheus from the torment of the gods. His flesh has tainted the fires of Olympus and embodied it with the power of the Titans. These ashes will give you great strength.
And I've already got enough
Kratos.
ashes on me.
Take them within you and use this strength to defeat your enemies.
Game has some cool celebrity appearances. For example, Michael Clark Duncan appears. Yeah, they got the guy also from the original Jason and the Argonauts to play Jason. Missed your
Let
Peace
the
Walker streams
rage of
because
the
I wasn't that
Titans
interested in the
fuel your
game. Boy,
blades,
I'm all done with those
Kratos.
now. You have acquired the rage of the Titans. Health rail, my double trigger. Proceeds from Clash of the Titans, Sony had to change his tone bit from blue to red to avoid lawsuit from Warner Brothers. See, they could have done that with the Xena Warrior Princess as well. Just give her a different name. Amazon Princess. Hold on, there's like stuff in there. What would you say is your favorite Greek myth? What would my favorite Greek myth be? I think Jason and the Argonauts is probably my favorite one. But Troy is also pretty good. Minus like the stupid like y'all hiding in a horse. Gotcha, no problem. You mean the Trojan horse? Yeah. Yeah, Jason and the Argonauts is my favorite. Why I'm kind of glad you get to fight him in this game. Alright. Listen close to me, my brother. Hello, sir. Sir Monty now, huh? We're gonna use Rage of the Titans on this. You love The Godfather? I'm actually probably gonna be watching the Godfather movie tonight with Lucky. Rage mode is better in this game. It lasts a bit longer too, which is nice. Got Let's go get my motherfucking Pegasus. Question, chat. Who do you think Troy Baker will be playing in the new God of War remix? Let's go play someone. Hello there, Nostrid. How you doing? Hermes would actually be a good one for him. There is a... let's make a few predictions for improvements to the God of War 1 that they'll do, the first remake. I definitely think that they'll introduce all the gods sooner. In God of War 1, you just see like little glowy faces on walls at certain points of the gods that give you favors. I think that's something that's going to be improved upon, that you'll actually see the gods in it somehow and interact with them. That way it builds them up a bit, you get to know them more before you get to God of War 3. That's one area I think they can improve upon. You have more interaction with the gods early on, not just Athena and Ares in the first game. That's one area I could see that I could improve on. I could see them explaining away some of the inconsistencies with the plot as well. Like, why did the gods even want me to open the damn, Pandora's box in the first place? If they have a fucking god-killing magical sword, they could have also sent me to deal with him. But they'd have to remove Artemis, though, since she's no-show in God of War 3. They could add her in then. That's the thing, they could actually... they could use a few more of the gods from it, actually, I think, anyways. Because they only really stuck to, like, the big ones, like the well-known ones. So I think that's another improvement they can make. They could add a few more of the gods into it. Didn't realize I was almost dead. You think about it, companies who make parachutes probably realize that they can make a crappy parachute, but they will never get a bad review. I mean, we'll get a lawsuit, which is technically a bad review. Then again, yeah, I do have to wonder, like, if you go on like Amazon and look for parachutes to buy there, will you find bad reviews? Like, didn't open for me. Writing this in my final minute. Alright, let go of my fucking... Oh yeah, I gotta use Spartan strength, don't I? How did you not get crushed? I got crushed by one hand of a Colossus, and this Pegasus is good as new after being crushed by a Titan. It is I, Xena, Amazon, legally distinct from Xena. Might as well put that in there. Make it a joke. I am legally distinct Xena, not the ones from Kids WB.
To the sisters of fate. Here, the path to your true destiny begins. The island is fraught with danger. It was created to prevent all from reaching the three sisters of fate. The power of the sisters will
They got
allow
an Air
you
Force.
to return to that moment when Zeus betrayed and killed you, Kratos, thus changing your fate and the fate of others.
You wouldn't think of Kratos as being such a good archer, but man, the dude can shoot the bow. What's up, Mike? How you doing tonight? You know what? Still fucking badass. Everyone thinks Uncharted was the first to do these big epic sequences like this. It's kind of God of War. Oopsies. What the fuck does that even mean? What does what mean? I'm getting my ass handed to me here. You pull out your bow, Kratos? No, you're gonna die? Cool. First epic sequence in Sony game was Indigo Prophecy. You think so, yeah? Question for you. This is how hard it is to get to this island. How does that one regular Spartan we meet later on get here? Like that motherfucker walked. forgot how to do the like the dive move. Ow. Kill it, Kratos. Fuck! I need. Okay, this part's hard. I forgot to do the dive move as well. This time we're doing it for sure. Metal Gear Solid 4 is where we got our move. Yeah, I'm probably going to play that again once the re-release comes out. You know, you don't need to throw it after you cut its wings off, Kratos. Gravity will do most of the work for you. Can't wait for an NGS4 stream. I'll finally get to play that game properly, not like a stream version of it. You got that goofy looking weapon I'm definitely gonna be getting. I don't think the game's supposed to look like this, is it? How do you feel about NGS4 being part of the second Metal Gear? So, I mean, that's fine, actually. The game is no longer PS3 locked. Please give me a checkpoint. Thank God. Fucking jet speed horse. Fuck. Forgot up is down. Might need to clean the DVD, man. It might be a little dirty. Shit. You were one top Seder. Uh-oh. Fuck. No, take the crystal weapon with you, Kratos. What are you doing? Is this Panzer Dragoon now? Maybe a little bit inspired by it. Blow it, Dart? No, thank you. I wanted to get past that section. Is the Temple of Lachesis actually part of Greek myth? Never heard about that one. Fun fact, young Kratos, both in PSP game as well as the recent Sons of Sparta, is played by voice actor for Chico from Metal Gear Solid. Really? I mean, hey, glad the kid's getting work. Pieces, I believe, is the name of the the Sisters of Fate. Oh, so they just made up this entire island for them. Made sense. Save, I'm going to. Don't you worry. You take it Dart was high back in 2018? No, actually, I hadn't. Oh, high school back in 28. No, I'd actually graduated by then. I thought you were asking me if I was like smoking up for some reason. 2008, the year I got high every day. I was doing ketamine before the billionaires got a hold of it. Parsis Temple is fictional and not from the myth. good. Ketamine has some CNS rebooting uses. Rebooting it? It's the reboot button. Here I just thought it was a horse tranquilizer. That billionaires need to use, apparently. I'm assuming more people beside billionaires use it, but it seems to be their drug of choice these days. Ketamine, you got some of that for your tooth crown? Man, I got a root canal. I didn't get any ketamine. Get out of here, dog. Kratos kicks puppies. Possible uses for what is wrong with me. It's a lot of dogs. Kicking a lot of puppies. John Wick does not approve. Wait till John Wick becomes a proper video game character, then he'll approve. He's gonna have to deal with some own bullshit. Oh shit, I wasn't done exploring up there, you know. You know, if you're gonna make your island to be like a fortress to keep people out so they can never obtain the forbidden power that's here, why do they focus on making it look so goddamn pretty? It's like, oh yeah, let's make this like, I mean, you know, ignore the hanging skeletons and focus on the magnificent fountain and, you know, gardens everywhere and all the architecture. It's like, if you made it for no one to actually visit and, you know, do anything with, wouldn't you just make it a bit more like, you know, well, to use the phrase Spartan? It's a lot of effort to put into a building that's just gonna sit there like, you know, or like to keep people out. That's all I wanted to attach to a crate. What does the lever do? Oh, it opens the other door. You know what? This is a terrible gate. You can just climb through the hole in it. Come on. Just let me... I can literally jump through that. That ain't keeping anybody out. Do I need a... I need something to like weigh that down with. Imagine how much upkeep these kinds of, I mean, just think about the stone elevators, how much those probably cost. Alright, is there a brick or anything I can use here? Fair, they probably serve someone's slave labor. I mean, you don't usually make the slave place there very nice looking either. Or is built by magic, I don't know. Like, I know a bit about masonry and what you can actually, how big of a building you can make with load-bearing masonry, and this is a bit too high. Okay, there's nothing up here that's pushable. The Moirai Fates were tasked with ensuring that everything lived out their destiny. It was assigned to them. In some ways, they were above even Zeus. Yeah, they weren't titans or gods, were they? They were like something else. There was something technically almost like primordial, in the same sense of it. Did you have fun with Metal Gear Online? I never played Metal Gear Online on PS3. I did not have a PS3, and I did not, have Metal Gear Solid 3 on that. This opens that up, but then it closes real quick. This lever opens that up, but then I can't get in. Hold on a second. Nope, I can't get off this elevator once it's going up. No way I can get to that in time. In Theogony, the three Moirai are daughters of the primeval goddess Nyx, knight representing the power acting over the gods, but that's only ever one version. Sorry, Gem. I'm in like pain. I'm in puzzle solving mode right now. There's no bricks I can bring down here with me. Gotta be missing something. Oh, there's the body. It's 11:03. Yeah, I'm gonna be stopping soon. Next checkpoint, I'm done. Or actually, I can stop anytime I want because I have the old saves. You're lost in life. What did fool of a took? You got the best kickbot response. I think I figured out at times since you're 4 hours ahead of me. Oof. Forgot those Alaska time zones.
You must find a way across to the island, Kratos. For there lies your path to the Sisters of Fate.
Why do you aid me, Gaia?
Zeus must be stopped, Kratos. The story of revenge has been told before. You know of the mighty Titan Kronos. So fearful was Kronos of the Oracle's prediction that his own children would rise against him, that he decided to imprison them all in his belly. Rhea stood by and watched as
Damn,
her children
that
were devoured one by
Rhea
one.
be stacked.
But when the time came for the last of her children to be eaten, she was unable to bear another such loss, and devised a trick to save the baby Zeus.
Nice flower crown, though.
Rhea commanded the eagle to secret her son away. He was taken to an island far beyond the watchful eyes of Kronos.
He'll believe this, right? He's not gonna look. The ultimate bioweapon, Chris. I realize that the Kronos just has the Doomslayer's chin. Technically, Kratos' granddad. You wonder how those two smashed? I'm sure someone's drawn fan art of it. Ooh, that's a spicy burrito.
Who cared for him? It was I who kept him safe. I nurtured his desire to free his brothers and sisters from Kronos.
Also gave him a killer workout
My
regimen.
foolish act of compassion would haunt the Titans forever. For in sparing Zeus, we allowed him to return to us with vengeance in his heart. He betrayed all of the Titans for the sins of just one. The sins of his father, Kronos.
Vengeance kind of runs the family. There's a reason he said the cycle ends with you. Some of the Titans joined the Olympians in the Civil War, so I don't know who she's talking about. They didn't seem to count. I'm assuming those Titans got fucked over afterward. You don't see too many of them, you know, benefiting from that. I'll let you turn into bigger ones. Playing dog ball right now, apparently. He's just giving me ammo. Playing with your own babies here, you know. Why do you punt doggos? Because it's fun to punt doggos into the bigger Cerberus. Under beating on doggo because we are cat gang. That too. But I like dogs, you know. I'd have one if I, you know, had a better place to live right now. That actually accommodated one. Place not allowed dogs. Technically, I'm not supposed to have cats here. It's just that it's not a good place for dogs because there's nothing but like a parking lot outside and a highway. Dogs need a bit more space than a cat does. Am I destroying the statues? You destroyed the babe statue. That was the old ancient way of like getting off, was it? Not bad. Made it all the way to the island tonight. I am going to be ending the stream now because I am going to spend some time with my fiance. We're going to watch The Godfather tonight, I believe. So I'm going to end it there. Seems like a pretty good stopping point. Actually, we're pretty much where I wanted to, which is the island. Let me also make a save state. So, chat, you've all been awesome tonight. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're liking the God of War playthrough. Sorry I kept you on Metal Gear Solid, you old Peace Walker, for so long. But yeah, we're doing this, and pretty soon we'll be doing Resident Evil 9, so stay tuned for all that good shit, man. But if you're new here, please follow me or subscribe, whatever platform you're watching on. If you want to watch the Expedition 33 video, it's currently out on Patreon. It'll be coming to YouTube shortly, but you can watch it right now with other exclusives on Patreon tonight, if you wish. But also, thank you for any super chats, subs, bits, gifts, all that stuff tonight. Thank you very much. And most importantly, thank you guys for just sitting around and hanging out with me tonight. Very much. We had like over 200 people watching tonight, and I much appreciate it. Hope I can keep those numbers up. Also, Nasaya, thank you for the 100 bits. 99 to all of you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay good, everybody. Peace.